Hi, welcome back to Just Our Tips Tuesday, where every Tuesday we're going to come to you with some tips and tricks on how to improve your CrossFit experience or fitness experience overall. Today we're actually going to talk about a little bit, there's no tip today in the tip jar, we just have our tip out here. I'm sorry. we already have the tip. We already have the tip in our head because this last weekend was Memorial Weekend and we had Murph this last weekend and we had a really good turnout here.
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, I'm gonna write about it, about like the just looking back on Murph versus this year and last year and where we've come and the community and whatnot. But it was an awesome event.
We had a large turnout, so we were really happy with that. And with that, we had some people that have never done CrossFit before that showed up as well, so that was actually pretty cool. We were absolutely happy to have them. And with that, by the time that they were leaving, they enjoyed their experience, and some of them had said, you know, I really, really liked this. It was a lot of fun, and I really want to get back into shape, but yeah,
which is what everybody
not
always
not
says,
this
right?
but the other butt.
The other butt, the one without the extra T.
That's right.
B-U-T.
So that was that was what we thought about talking about today. You know, maybe you're the person that's watching this today and you're thinking, I really do want to get back into shape, but life's getting in the way, but my diet, but whatever it might be. There's all these different things out there right now, and you know, maybe your first step is getting back into the fitness. Maybe you've joined a gym. Maybe it's like an LA Fitness or that one of those 24-hour places. 24-hour fitness studios.
Anytime.
Yeah, anything, something that's out there. But you've searched the web for the tips and tricks from other fitness places, and then you were trying to take that and you're trying to do that at LA Fitness. Well, the thing with that is you don't have a coach there that can really tell you what you're doing right or what you're doing wrong. And sometimes in the gyms, in my opinion, they're overcrowded and they're not really that it's not very friendly. So you like setting your weights down. It's kind of like a library, you know. Am I friend?
No, you're totally right. I actually worked at a big box gym in high school, and it was like dropping your weight was a no-no, right? You had to like be really careful when you deadlifted. Everybody just has their headphones in. It's like if you hear a noise, it's like disturbing. It's like, wait, aren't we here to work out and like be fun, have community? And that's kind of the second thing we hear, right? Is people say, oh, well, I get started and then I fall off the wagon 3 weeks in, a month in, and that's not on you. It's not that you have poor willpower or you don't want it. It's that you need some motivation, some help to get into a gym and consistently do your fitness routine. And one of the ways that's really most beneficial, I think, is having that community. And you know, the community that we're seeing here, you know, at Murph and on Monday mornings, partner wide, and today at 4:30, and you know, tonight in the box was just, it's awesome. And that's the kind of things that keep you coming back, because when your friends are here, you'll keep coming. You know, and then of course seeing results. I mean, just seeing results is going to help you, and that goes back to Jason's point. If you're doing it at a big box gym by yourself, you're not going to have that coach to really help you along. Whether you're following a good program or not, you aren't going to be able to have that critical eye that can help you get the results you're after.
And that's where we'll help you with your diet as well. So that's another critical point. So like, does my diet? The question was asked. Well, does my diet really matter? Yeah, absolutely. It's critical to your success.
Yeah.
So. And depending on what your goals are. So we sit down with you and we go over your goals initially. But yeah, your diet is a key part of this. And I mean, just like quick points on the diet, since we didn't have our macros Monday post yesterday, but you can right now up your protein intake right now. Depending on the carbohydrates that you're taking in, you might need to cut those back, not by half or by a whole lot, but you probably, most people, when we sit down with you and go over your goals, we find out that you're eating way too many carbohydrates, and then we want to make sure that they're good carbohydrates as well, so like fruits and vegetables in the diet. And then lastly, those fats, we want to cut out the bad fats in the diet. You know, we often find out we're taking in way more fats than what we need to as well.
And then that's been a real problem with, sorry to cut you off, with paleo becoming a thing. You know, Paleolithic diet, nuts and seeds are big, you know, coconut oil, and all these are healthy fats, but when it becomes that you can't have any grains, people think, well, I'll just have as much of this as I want, and most of the time what happens is you're way over consuming fat, like by maybe double what you should be taking in, and that's going to affect your body composition as well.
And then I heard, well, you know, I don't really have time. Well, you know what? If you don't have time for your own self, like, you know, I get it. Family happens, you know, you got to close off the dry cleaners, you got to go grocery shopping, you have to get the kids to bed. There's a whole laundry list of things that you have to do over the course of the day. But you do have to make time for yourself, because at the end of the day, when you're the tired and exhausted one, fitness is great because that energy level, it just helps you over the course of time. And it's great to work out with friends. And then even if you don't know anybody here, like the people that were coming, we had a couple drop-ins that didn't know anybody, but they were so happy, they were impressed with how friendly our community was. So that's another part of this. And we do have a very friendly community. So I challenge you to come in and try us out. Try us out for a week for free and see if you like this. And it'll help you get back in that fitness. Anything else you want to add?
No, I mean, I really like your last point. Like, if you can't show up at your best level for the people you care about because you're not taking any time to yourself, that eventually, that can be a negative thing. So take care of yourself too, because we understand a lot of responsibilities and you're trying to balance life and juggle everything in the air, but you'll show up better for the people you love when you're showing up for yourself too.
That's right. And you'll end up looking like a stud. So.
Not me, him.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you next time. Have a good week.
See you guys.
Bye.